Hello everyone, Dexto here and welcome to City Skylines. And in this video, we're going to create a small town train depot. So let's get started. And today we'll be using primarily the industry roads. I really like these. I think they have such a nice texture to them. So let's get into it. So we're going to start just somewhere and we'll plop down a stretch of road with a distance of 570, all right? Right here seems good. And then we'll just go up by 300, so 10 units. And then we can come over by another 240 and then up by 150, all right? And then this is going to go over by 180, down and around, all right? And then in here, let's go into our industry, go over here to post, and we'll just plop down a post office here, all right? And then from here, we can continue out by another 450, all right? So just about here on both of these, actually. Cool, that seems good. Now I'm going to turn off my road guidelines because they can break grids and I don't want that. Now on the end here, I'm going to go over to the medium roads and select our medium industry road here. And we'll come up 250 and 250, all right? Now I'm going to break it here because there's going to run a train line here, right? So let's come into our public transport, right? We'll go into our trains and we'll take the vanilla in-game train station and we'll place that down just like so. Cool. So this is the first little siding of trains that we'll have. Let's come in a little bit. Now here I want to put actually a warehouse. So I'm going to come into warehouses and I'm going to select the small warehouse, right? And we'll put that right here. Now these have a lot of different uses, all right? So in game, they store goods. That's it. But for me, visually, they can be used for so many different things, right? Cool. And then let's extend this with a medium warehouse, shall we? Like this. Cool. So with this backed up against the road, it gives it this sort of barren feeling as you drive by. And then we can lay just a little bit of track here. This is going to cross over like so, all right? Then we can come into our medium road here and continue this up by another 300. And here it's going to run the train line from the other station, all right? Now we can extend this up by another 250, all right? And then run with our small industry roads. We run almost all the way over a distance of 690. And then here we're going to place the secondary train station, all right? However, I want to place a tram depot in here because of the way it looks, right? But the tram depots are a little bit finicky with how they collide, all right? So I'm actually going to place this down first. So here, I'll come down by a distance of 150 and then up by 210. And then let's come in actually with our tram road and we'll just come over by a bit here, saving a space of one tile, and then we'll come down here by a distance of 630, all right? And then on the end here, we can place our tram depot. So we'll come in under tram and then place our depot, and that's going to slot down super nice there. However, we can come in, excuse me if I can get my teeth in, we can come into our other train station here and place it down, and that's going to slot in right there, all right? And we want it to clip on this road a little bit. So here's what we'll do. With our train tracks, we can now drag this out sort of like this, and this one also. And then actually for this, I'll turn road guidelines back on, and we'll clip to the first one here, all right? And we'll drag out to sort of here, and then hopefully that can go out down without trouble. Yes, it could. And then we'll do the same here, right? Cool. So here we have a little bit of parking for our trains, right? But we still have a lot of open space over here. So we can drag this over across. But let's fill some of this open space in, okay? So I have an idea of some assets that I want to grow here. And these are actually in the industry pool, all right? So I'll just place these down like so, and then I'll wait for the right assets to grow in, make them historical so they stay in. The assets that I'm talking about are these, all right? So this this one and the one over there on the other side. This is actually a 2x2 with 2 1x1s, all right? And I absolutely love these little barracks here. This is such a pretty asset as well. I wouldn't think this would come in the industry pool, but you know, here we are. Let's do the same on the other side, right? So we'll zone up here, here, and not all of that, nope. So we'll come into marquee and just zone it up here. Maybe we want something similar, right? A little bit of repeated spice, if we can call it that. Actually, I'm gonna take this out because I know we're gonna have a road here. Cool. So I'm gonna let these things grow up and then we'll be right back. Perfect. So a little bit of repeated spice here. The old plastimold, the old trusty plastimold, all right? And then I decided to let 2 more grow up here. So we have 2, I believe, Williams. Yes, exactly. These are called Williams, all right? So these are also 2x2s, okay? So now we're starting to see a little bit of life moving in here, right? So with our small industry road, I'm gonna grab, not this node, but right next to this grid space right here. And I'm gonna go to my lowest elevation and then up by 3. And then we'll take this out by a distance of 650 over by 390. And then we'll go down by 3 again, another 650. Cool. And then we can drag this over and this can meet up. All right. So this could act as some sort of an entrance, right? Maybe in the middle of the train tracks, just to make it a little bit more scary. You know, you come up here and you just see trains plowing towards you. But that's going to give it just a little bit of different layers of height, right? Cool. So let's close it off over here as well. So we'll come back into my industry roads here and we'll just drag this over like so, all right? And then here, if we're feeling a little bit wild, we can take our medium cargo airport road and see if we can get this to fit in here. Yes, exactly. So 2 questions. If you know what this thing is called and what these yellow things are called, let me know in the comments below. So up here, let's put our road maintenance depot, which also came with the Snowfall DLC. It's a super nice asset, all right? And then next to that, maybe we can cobble this with a bit of offices here, all right? So we'll just zone out some big 4x4s. 3 should be enough. And then, you know, we'll see what grows in. I really like this asset, all right? It adds to that. It adds to the feel of this being sort of a suburban, older town station, all right? And then I'm going to cobble that with a very specific 4x4 industry asset, which is this one. So this one is, for me, just perfect for an area like this. Actually, let's get rid of this street light here. This is bothering me. Cool. Any other street lights? Oh yeah, there. Get out of here. There you go. Cool. That's better. Let's take a look at this asset. All right. Let's appreciate the beauty of this asset. Okay, this is a rare, beautiful asset within the industry pool. So let's talk about this same concept of these old town buildings, or old station buildings rather, in this space right here, right? So let's zone it out and see what comes in. Still sticking with the plastic molds here and then a few laminate floors. But again, it keeps adding to this feel of this being the old station, all right? And then since the station has been moved or something and is now a depot, all right? And with the tram depot here, I love this building, all right? Coupled with the more modern warehouse, it tells a story, all right, is what I'm trying to say. This really, really tells a story. However, that is going to do it for this video today. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please don't forget to leave a big thumbs up. And if you have any suggestions for what you would like me to build next time, let me know in the comments below. But for now, enjoy the rest of your day, evening, or night. And see you next time. Bye-bye.